Okay, check it. The scene kicks off with this guy getting off the subway, minding his own business, heading back home from his 9 to 5, but gets confronted by a group of gang members who look like Playboy Cardi's D-Riders, so they chase him down, and this wannabe gangster looks at the Batman signal at the sky, and y'all should know by now what happens when that bat signal is at the sky. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, this was not your regular burglary on a Wednesday afternoon. Oh no, this right here was a gang initiation. But look at this young man's face, bro. He does not have that dog in him. He should literally just put the gun down and choose a career path so he won't look like Blueface the day his music career died. But while they were ganging up on who gets to kill this innocent man, they hear footsteps in the background, and these niggas are not running for their lives at all. Like, bruh, do y'all know whose city you are in right now? Like, if I was at a dark alley and I hear footsteps coming my way, I'm hitting the jets and not turning into Jack Doherty trying to be tough. I need my legs so I won't turn into Rohan Murphy. So Batman pulls up from the shadows, and this wannabe gangster, who I'm gonna call Tom, start talking crazy to his crew like,
who the fuck is that guy?
But buddy right here ain't laughing at all, and Batman just started landing punches at bro multiple times and knocked him out 2 more times for good measure. And then he says, I'm vengeance. And I know the gang was like, yo, Tom, twin, get up!
Nope.
That boy is slumped ready for his bedtime. If these Cardi Glazers were smart, they would have dipped out of there. But nope, they decided to surround Batman. But sadly for them, they were just lambs heading to the slaughter. And Batman was putting belt to ass on these niggas like they are the prey. And at this point, this nigga Batman is all offense because for no sudden reason, he's taking these hits like it's straight baby food. And to be fair, Batman does not give his opponents to defend themselves at all. Because let's be honest, if that was Bane fighting him, he would have been linking up with Goku on how not to kill innocent civilians. Batman rocks bro, starts choking him out and saying the infamous
Mom. That's right, call for your mama.
And elbows him while homie is shaking in the background watching his crew get packed up. Yeah, time to pick up a notebook and become a therapist, my guy. But my dude decided to pull a Kevin Durant to switch up, and I don't mean his relationship with lotioning his body like he had a Diddy party. Bro shoots at Batman, but he eats it like baby food, weaved, and zapped this nigga in the neck with a taser. So the Cardi Glazers get up and dipped out of there. Like, bro, I kid you not, I haven't seen a place get emptied out like that Quavo concert when he was beefing with Chris Brown. So later on, Batman gets on his Sherlock Holmes timing, being a detective to figure out where the Riddler is hiding at because he posted on the gram talking that crazy smack. So later on, he pulls up to a random private club to get answers from the Penguin, but the guard is giving him the Heisman Trophy pose, not letting him inside, and Batman was like, where's the Penguin? Go to Forever 21 to get some drip, you creep. But Batman was not in the mood for no bullshit and wasn't gonna take no for an answer, as the guard went to get his big bro to scare him off. You better get out of here before we put blood on that suit. And I know Batman was thinking in his head, like,
you know you done fucked up, right?
As he knocked both their asses out, putting them to sleep like Floyd Mayweather is allergic to reading books. And look at the walk-in, bro. He thinks he owns the place. But while entering, he hits bro with a 2-piece, throws him to his homie, and kicks them both down the stairs. And I ain't gonna lie, Alfred was in his bag making this suit for Bruce. So he gets grabbed, eats 2 punches, dude bends him over like, bro,
that was real gay, my nigga. Cut that out.
You's a freaky ass nigga!
like, dude, Batman literally could have learned boxing from Conor McGregor, but instead learning fighting techniques from Jake Paul. Batman elbows him, smacks bro in the face, throws bro over the railing and into a left hook, and this version of Batman, he's on his King Von timing. He's fighting these guards while everyone is partying in the background like nothing is happening, while searching for the Penguin who looked like Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story. But fuck that, he decides to continue pursuing belt to ass on these guards, and these niggas gotta be the worst security team of all time, because this is Gotham. Everyone here has the IQ of a jellyfish, just like James Charles, because Batman be getting active and be on his villain arc. I'm gonna be keeping a grenade launcher on me if I ever live in the Gotham universe.
Damn.
But anyways, Batman blocks, grabs the bat and hits him in the gut and forehead, gets hit in the back, so he turned around, hits bro in the arm, making him hit the Vegeta, and to add to the disrespect, he clocked his shit thinking he hit a home run. And I know for a fact his pops didn't teach him how to swing a bat or play baseball. And keep in mind, y'all, he's looking for the Penguin, not asking no questions, just straight hands, and he's just doing this for the love of the game. So bro grabbed the gun and tells him, stop or I'll shoot you. And I know Batman was looking at him like,
Really, nigga?
but Batman didn't listen to shit. He throws the bat at bro's cranium, leaving a dent on his head like Agent's hairline. Batman gets shot in the back, and it was the twins from earlier, and I'm thinking in my head, like,
Who are these niggas?
and at this point, these niggas gotta turn to Jesus, cause this is just idiotic. Batman takes out the grappling hook and shoots bro in the knee and turns around and sees the Penguin, who he had been looking for the entire time. Whoa, twin, take it easy. I know you were looking for me, and I know why you're here. So Batman and Penguin chit-chat for a little bit, and Penguin gave him some information of where the Riddler is hiding at and what the Riddler is planning to do to take over or destroy Gotham City. And this all led up to Batman realizing that the Riddler sent his goons at a stadium and planned to flood Gotham to the ground, just like Antonio Brown's NFL and music career. So while the Riddler's goons are camping in the shadows, Batman pulls up from the rooftop, and bro, I'm gonna be completely real with y'all, you cannot deny that entrance he made is not a resemblance of the Batman Begins cover. And since Batman doesn't carry any strap, he used his grappling hooks, rolling off the edge, pulling them off, and lands right back to where he started from. And since Batman has a bulletproof vest like those Renaissance knights, the Riddler made it easy for him recruiting people from Stevie Wonder's camp, because not a single bullet was able to hit this nigga. This is straight up embarrassing, but this don't mean nothing to Batman. Like, this nigga does not give a damn who you is. Like, have y'all seen when he clocked an innocent grandma in the cartoons? This is free food for this nigga, as he elbows bro and has him shoot his own teammate like that police officer from Halloween. And then peep this, y'all, these goons are attached by a harness, but Batman, however, though, he's just built different. He ain't nothing like you niggas. Batman rocks him, eats the bullet, and throws him to a wall. And to be quite honest with y'all, these goons have snipers, but they want to shoot at close range instead of camping like OG Call of Duty. No wonder why Activision went downhill. They could have easily just one-tapped Bruce and call it a day. Batman hits a spin, kicks it away, and throws bro off the railing to eat straight YBN Namir's music. Another victim walks up to Batman and lands a shot at bro, but he ate that and hits the shoulder roll, and bro ran out of ammo, and it was wraps for bro. He tackles bro off the railing and swings himself like a bowling ball, like y'all having bowling night with your friends, but he missed one person to get a strike, so he gets up and hits bro with the left, then a kick to the chest for good measure. Then out of nowhere, two more Riddler clones came from behind, grabs him, and throws him on the ground and dragging him by his cape like your girl won't let you leave her house to go to work. I'm trying to get to the bag, shorty. And I know the Justice League watching this unfold was acting like these. So Bruce trips one, kicks another, then look to his right and look to his left, and they have him surrounded between Dumb and Dumber because they shoot each other and the chain that was holding everyone as the goons start rolling to their demise. But Batman was able to hold on because he ain't trying to go out like how Black Widow did. If you know, you know. Then three more Riddler Glazers start shooting at him, but Batman came up with an IQ play as he whips out the smoke bomb and created a smoke screen. And let's be completely honest, y'all, if y'all have watched all the Batman movies and played them Arkham games, then you know what's coming next. Batman tackles him and slapped the next guy with his own gun and beat the other dude with the same gun, and he took a play out of Zoom's playbook, grabs the bullet and knocking his ass out. And I'm sorry, if I'm any of them goons, I'm putting the gun down and changing my life, because ain't no way in hell am I gonna go out by a regular human who's rich and dressed in a batsuit. Bro is terrified, but he grabbed the double barrel and blasted Bruce off the roof, walks over to him, and was about to go for the killing blow. But Catwoman comes out of nowhere and saves the day. My nigga Batman can't date regular women these days. He always go after the ones that are crazy in the head and have criminal charges on their backgrounds. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. She pulls him up and started kissing him like, bro, there is a time and place to get on that freaky shit. But she got caught lacking as the Riddler starts pummeling her while she's on the ground. Bruce can't move a muscle, and seeing his chocolate sister getting handled by a Diddy disciple, so he decided to inject himself into some soldier serum and look at his eyes, bro, rolling in the back of his head like he the Undertaker. He gets back up, slams bro onto the ground, and start pummeling his shit in. Pause. But the cops come in to stop him, but Batman was ready to throw hands with them, because let's be honest, because they would have lost their lives and they would have had a first class ticket to a Tupac and Pop Smoke meet and greet. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you guys are enjoying the holiday with your family and loved ones. If you enjoyed the video so far, make sure to like, comment, smash that subscribe button and bell notification, and let me know in the comment section what video y'all want to see next. And with that, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Stay frosty. Peace.